Hello, welcome back. I'm gonna, in this video, demonstrate a problem I found in Adobe Audition having to do with exporting an MP3 from a wave, and the wave has been created with a match to volume. So let me get started. I'm just going to load one file in here. I'm going to load a Beyonce in here, and I'm going to drag it down. Okay, I'm going to export settings. I'm exporting to a folder called Adobe Screw Up. PCM waveform. Okay. You'll notice up here this is an MP3, so when I export this, I'll run it. Now it's changed it to a WAV file. So the idea is I want an MP3 as a result. So if I export this file as an MP3 right here, MP3 audio, and I'm going to export it to the same screw up directory. Alright, export it. Now let's go to the screw up directory. Where's it at? Methods, Adobe screw up. Right here we've got a wave and we got an MP3. This is the original wave that Adobe Audition created, and I'm going to run this Uline loudness meter to measure the LUFS. So I'm going to analyze this file. First we'll look at the wave. Now over here you can see I told it I wanted negative 16 LUFS and I wanted a true peak of negative 4. You can see I got that perfectly in the wave file. Negative 16, and I got a minus 3.9. That's close enough for me for the true peak. Now, after the export happened of that wave file to an MP3, let's analyze the MP3. Now it's 16.3 LUFS and minus 4.1 dB. Well, that may be close enough for some, but I need it even closer than that, because I don't like screw-ups like that. It acts as though the tolerance, this original tolerance I have set to 0.1. I believe the default is 0.5. There's not any difference I could find between a setting of 0.1 and 0.5. However, on the export, that side of the house, when it was exporting the wave to an MP3, it looks like the tolerance shifted to maybe, I don't know, 1.0 or 1.5 or 2.0. I don't know exactly what's going on there, but something has shifted it. Now, the alternate method that I have to solve that problem, instead of using Adobe Export or Adobe Audition to export the wave to an MP3, I use FFmpeg. So if I come back here, let me see. I have the same file here, Beyonce.wave, just to prove that it's the same. This is going to be the input to my FFmpeg. I'm going to analyze this file. No, it's Adobe LUFS, Beyonce.wave. This is the file that FFmpeg is going to use for input. Excuse me. Okay, so I have this batch file. Damn it, right in the middle of my recording. It's alright, I'll cut it out. So I have a batch file here that is going to, let me open it up so you can see what it consists of. It's going to take its input from this folder here that I just opened up that Beyonce file in. And it's going to output it to final Adobe Audition MP3s. Good. Okay, so that's what we're looking for when we run this. So I'm just going to run it. It's actually going to hit all three of those files that were in the input. And the input to that, by the way, was these three files. So it did them as a batch. So the only one I care about is the Beyonce one. So let's go to that output, final CDs. This one right here. Now if I run my meter on this, there's an MP3 outputted from FFmpeg. Just get to the right folder here. Here it is, Beyonce. Okay, we're going to analyze this one. 16.0 and minus 3.9. The exact same figures as the WAV file was. So FFmpeg doesn't mess with the LUFS in the WAV file, but Adobe Audition does. So that's the point that I'm trying to make. Thanks for watching.